So did y'all hear about the Canadian Air Force captain who was deployed twice to Afghanistan and then she had lost her leg in a car accident which killed her son, and now the so-called land of free healthcare is refusing to help pay for her prosthetic leg, which cost, well, let me see the price here, $34,000. Trudeau government and long-haired Mac Daddy's government says we're not going to help pay. Not going to help pay. Veterans Affairs says they're not going to help pay. $34,000. Now, that may seem like a lot, but Omar Khadr's in the news again. Y'all remember this fool. This nappy head Omar Khadr. And the reason I'm so hostile to him is because this guy got $10.5 million. Now, $34,000 compared to $10.5 million for doing absolutely nothing except killing two soldiers in cold blood, murdering them in a terrorist attack. He was a terrorist. He killed them. He was sent to Guantanamo, threw a little water on him. And the Canadian government said, let's give him $10.5 million. The same Trudeau government, the same government run by the Mac Daddy, Pimp Meister, son of Satan, Justin Trudeau. Give him $10.5 million. And the fool has nothing to do with Canada. Now, when you serve your country, you are showing the ultimate love. When you risk your life for anything, I mean, just like Jesus Christ, and I'm comparing veterans to that. Yes, oh, you can get mad at me all you want. But when you risk your life, you give your life for your country, that is the ultimate sign of love. And that's what this woman has done. She risked her life. She was sent to Afghanistan twice. Let's read a little bit about her. So, Air Force Captain Kimberly Fawcett served her country deploying twice to Afghanistan as part of Canada's war effort. Now she's fighting her own government, asking the military to pay for her prosthetic limb after she lost her leg in an accident that wounded her critically and killed her 9-month-old son, Kieran, whatever their name is. And the government says no. The same government which gave $10.5 million to Omar Khadr. And he's actually in the news again. He's asking for more freedom to talk to his family in Saudi Arabia. He's actually asking to go to Saudi Arabia. I mean, this guy killed two soldiers in a terrorist attack, killed them, and now he wants freedom. He got $10.5 million. I mean, if the government gives me $10.5 million for something like that, I'm going to hide my head in shame. I'll never show my face. I'll never open my mouth publicly again. I'll lock myself up in my house and I'll never show myself again. This guy's asking for more now. He wants to speak to his family out there in Saudi Arabia, which is also involved in terrorism. And he wants to go there and he wants to speak to them without being monitored. So we give him an inch and he takes a mile. I mean, I wouldn't even say we gave him an inch. We gave him a mile and he's taking 10 miles. We gave him $10.5 million for absolutely nothing. I mean, he's a millionaire for killing two soldiers. But now we have our own soldier who is in distress, lost her leg. She served her country. She gave her freaking life. Don't tell me, oh, she didn't lose her leg in the military, so she doesn't deserve anything. This woman risked her life. Risked her life. For you Canucks out there, for you to say something so foolish like that. If it wasn't for people like her, Canada would be nothing. We'd be taken over by every single nation, terrorist organization, and .com known to man. We'd be nothing. And we wouldn't fight them because we don't even fight our own government when we should. Russia would roll over us, America would roll over us, England would roll over us, Canada would be nothing without our military. And these same veterans are the ones that make sure that we remain a free, well, I mean, I shouldn't say that because our government, I mean, is the one that they're going to take away our freedom. I mean, we fight Mustafa out there in the Middle East, but it's not Mustafa who's doing anything. It's the Mac Dad, the son of Satan, Justin Trudeau, who's taking away our freedom. So I take that back. But our veterans mean the world. And when they're in trouble, after they served and they risked their life, that we have the obligation to help them. Any ways possible. She lost her son. The least we can do is give her $34,000 to help her pay for her prosthetic leg. And we owe it to her after giving $10.5 million to another warrior who killed 2 soldiers who belonged to one of our greatest allies, America. And he got punished a little bit. He was in Guantanamo, so they threw a little water on him. They probably put him in some cell or locked him up somewhere. I mean, a case of 2 warriors. One warrior, Omar Khadr, nothing to do with Canada, kills 2 Americans, begs Canada for help because he knows he can take advantage of us Canucks. $10.5 million of our taxpayer money is given to him. He becomes an instant millionaire. And now another warrior, a veteran, Kimberly Fawcett, Air Force captain, esteemed hero, loses her leg in a tragic car accident, and she gets absolutely nothing. I don't understand that. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Can somebody explain that to me? Can any of you, the trolls out there, the ones whose breath stinks of Trudeau's butthole, please, don't hate me. Don't call me Uncle. Don't call me, you're a Trudeau hater. You talk too loud. You just a crazy person. Come on, just explain it to me. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Just calmly and neutrally explain to me how it is that it's right for a veteran of our country to get no help, to get a prosthetic leg, which is $34,000, and then a terrorist who kills 2 soldiers get $10.5 million. I mean, is it because she's white? Is it because she's a Canadian veteran? Is it because it's a Western country and we should hate the West? Or Omar Khadr, he's Muslim and we have to pay more attention. He's a terrorist and he killed Americans and let's show the Americans, let's show Donald Trump. I mean, is it that? I mean, because, that could be the only reason. I mean, what is it? That doesn't seem right. I'm with Kimberly Fawcett. Now, you Canucks can pretend like this is no joke and you can just say, oh, you do. I mean, if this happened in any other country, America, anywhere in Africa, even North Korea, if the North Koreans didn't help one of their soldiers who was in need, okay, that's one thing. But if then they turn around and gave $10.5 million to, let's say, an American rogue soldier who set off a bomb in Pyongyang and killed a bunch of people, I bet you the North Koreans would rise up in 2 seconds and tear up Kim Jong-un, rip off his genitalia, rip out his eyes, rip out his fingers, rip out his toes, rip out the fat from his stomach and throw him in the nearest river. I guarantee you, but Canada, and I mention it, this guy again, he's making another video. He's so loud. He just screams. That's all you get. Oh, you scream in your video. It's disturbing to me. I can't take it. You scream. Shut up and go to hell. I would tell you to kiss my ass, but I think you'd like that too much. If you're that sensitive. I mean, it doesn't make sense. But I'm with Kimberly Fawcett. Even if you all don't think it's serious enough, I'm with this woman. And someone needs to protest against this. I'm seriously considering occupying Parliament Hill. Because this is the sign of craziness. This is the sign of madness. This is evil. And people, this is why I call Justin the Longer and Mac Daddy Trudeau the son of Satan. And the reason I call him a Mac Daddy is because he said he was going to be the leader for the middle class, and then he goes around and does things like this. I have nothing else to say except this is the Arana Nation.